I just want to preface this by saying that I might not be consistent with this, nor do I know anything about life. Just when you think you know everything about life, it teaches you that you don't. But I am learning day by day that that's what we're here for. We're here to know nothing. And even when we are old and decaying, we still won't know everything. But I think that we are all here to discover and to walk each other home, as I saw someone say. But today I don't really have a lot on my heart, but I did want to talk about authenticity and what that means in relation to my personal life right now, because I am learning that being authentic is a lot more important to me now than it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I was in high school. I'm out of high school now, which I feel like getting out of high school knocks you on your ass. It does, and it forces you to become someone. Um, Now, whether that's the same person is completely up to you. But I feel like the kind of person that I was in high school, it's not, she wasn't sustainable. I feel like the kind of person that I was in high school, is the kind of person who thrived off being liked. And that kind of living is, it's just not, it's not the way to go about things. Not only is it unhealthy, but it doesn't serve you in any sort of way. It hasn't served me in any sort of way. I feel like if anything, when I got out of high school, after terrible situation after terrible situation, because once again, that me that I was in high school was unsustainable. When I got out of high school, I was forced by the world to become someone who is okay with losing things and who is okay with not being liked and who is okay with everyone not liking the real me. And I feel like because it's been so hard for me to be the real me, and it's flown under the radar for years that it's been hard for it to be the real me. Like I assumed, I just had no idea that I wasn't being authentic. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about authenticity like I do now. But I feel like now it's just something, it's a life necessity to me right now. For me to be able to be vulnerable, because I feel like being authentic, being myself is vulnerable. And I didn't know that until now. You would think in life, like on a surface level, that being authentic, being yourself, is not vulnerable. It's not something scary, but it is. It is scary. It's fucking frightening, actually. Being yourself means that not everyone is gonna like you. Not everyone's gonna be able to handle you. Not everyone's gonna be able to digest you. Um, and I know because I've been a person who has aimed to be digestible for everyone. I grew up people pleasing. I grew up wanting to appease an audience. Even when I was alone, I wanted to appease an audience. I felt like there was a little tiny audience following me everywhere I go, even when I was just alone. And so I feel like the way that I lived, living inauthentically, living living the sort of way where I'm like, I think it got up to a point to where I was literally policing my own movements in public because I was like, I don't want to move the wrong way. I don't want to talk the wrong way. Like it's just I'm tense all the time. Like that's I feel like that's the point that it got to in life for me to be like, okay, something has to change because I can't keep living like this. I'm not making any connections with people. I feel trapped within my own body. I feel disconnected from myself. I feel like I'm living in dissociation. Something has to change. And I feel like it got to that point in life. And that's when I was like, okay, we have to take a step back and really examine ourselves and who we are. And now I feel like I'm at a point where I am being authentic. I am being myself. I am being honest with myself and with other people that no, I don't know who the fuck I am right now. I really don't. But that's also authentic. I don't know who the fuck I am right now. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Rayla is. But I'm discovering it every day. I'm discovering what I like every single day. And so even with me crafting the real me, trying to, navigate what I do like and what I don't like, it hasn't been digestible for some people. And that's okay. That's not like, that's not, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like it's okay for not everybody to like you because not everybody likes themselves. And it's okay. Sometimes you being you being authentic, you being like okay, and other people seeing that, okay, oh, this bitch is not afraid to get nasty. This bitch is not afraid to be vulnerable and to talk about herself. This threatens me. People will be threatened by that in life. And I'll try to project that onto you. It's just how shit is. But yeah. This is kind of just like a rant. Um I have a lot of thoughts on the daily. But I feel like posting this on YouTube is another vulnerable thing because a lot of the videos that I have posted on YouTube in the past, I've taken down because I didn't like how I was perceived. I've gone to great lengths to take things down off of the internet and to cover up my digital footprint on the internet because I just didn't like the way I thought people would perceive me. But the truth is you really don't know how people perceive you. You don't. Like, you don't know how other people are thinking about you besides what you think they're thinking about you based on what you've experienced in life. And that means your traumas. That means your thought patterns. That means the shitty things that you think about yourself. You're kind of pushing that onto other people and you're like deciding for them when you don't know. You don't know. They don't even know. They don't know. So, I don't know. This is it for a first kind of podcasty type of video, but I don't know. I like it. So, bye for now.